Hey students, this is your homework 2 help video. Make sure you go ahead and put your name, today's date, and the period on the paper so that way I know that it's your work. Okay, so how are 3 or more angles related? Make sure that's your title and that you have homework 2 here on the side. So we're looking to solve the equation for the missing angle measure. Then write the letter in the blank below. So if you look towards the bottom, I'll know I get the right answer because it comes from here. And then I can use that to figure out the answer to here. Okay, so for the first one, we're looking at this whole thing is going to equal out to 117 degrees. So I need to figure out the math. I know for a fact that 94 and x are going to add up to a total of 117 degrees. So it's going to be my total. And then I also know that if I add 94 plus x, I have my amount. So just writing an equation will help me look at the information that I know I can do the solving equation from there. So keeping a balanced equation, I'm going to isolate the variable by creating an inverse operation, which is subtracting 94. This cancels out. And x now equals 23 degrees. Now if I go down to the bottom, I found an answer that matches the 23 degrees, so then I can take this letter and put it in above the number 1s because I figured out number 1. So I completed that one. Number 2, it's the same thing. Now I'm looking at the relationships and I know that these are vertical angles. These are vertical angles. I know that this is not a vertical angle, but I know this and this are vertical angles. So then I could figure out the 180 from there. This is a vertical angle, so I could also work from there. It's in how you see it. Just remember that you're looking at the relationship. How are they related? The relationship before you start figuring out how to solve. Each one is very specific. You have a couple that you don't even have to do any math because they're vertical angles. And vertical angles are also congruent. So just go through and make sure you solve. So this is 174 degrees and this whole thing is 174, and what do? How do I know? What does it equal? I have an equation up here for an example, so I can use the exact same concept right here. Now, just because I have 3 angles, it doesn't change the name of the game. So this is 89 degrees total, so I'm still going to equals the 89. Then I also have where I can add all of them. Well, I don't need to put them all up here to combine like terms. I can combine them beforehand. So this would be 45 plus x equals 89. Again, anytime you see like kind of the gray colors, that's what your total amount is for those. And again, we're just looking at those relationships. What relationship do they have? Do they also create a supplementary? And are they adjacent? Are they vertical? Are they complementary? How do I know what things are? And how do I figure those out? It is just about problem solving at this point. I think you guys will do well on the homework. Just take the time to do it, and then you'll figure out what do-it-yourself tools do you use in math? Well, it actually has a really cute answer, but you'll have to do the math to find out. Take a moment to actually do the math, and I think you'll do great.